We are live. So, this is the first ever Grand Prix review I'm doing on this channel. And it's the Turkish one, obviously. It's on Sunday, and I just want to give my thoughts on what I think's going to happen. But, yeah. So, let me look at the news right now, because this is the same channel. I didn't leave. This is the same channel, I just changed the name. Don't worry. But, you know. I think Mercedes finished first today in the front practice, or well, not first you could say, but they were very strong. And you know, in front practice, two Giovinazzi finished 10th Alfa Romeo. You know, which is important for him because he obviously wants to keep that Alfa Romeo seat, which is you know, I think let me share the screen because oh sick. So I'm presuming you've moved now. Let me just check the news because I'm sure F1 tweeted something about it. But if you don't know, Lewis Hamilton uh is going to have a 10 place grid penalty. Uh, which I mean, yeah, that's all. He's having a 10 play grid penalty. I think it's a bit weird that he's having a 10 play grid penalty, but I think obviously it's for the change thing. We'll have to see what happens. But in terms of how do I put a poll up? Let me see. Banners. There's a banner. So I'll be 1 second. But yeah, I mean, obviously 7 races to go, including this one. We'll have to see what happens. I mean, obviously nothing's certain. But you know, Lewis. Who do you all think is actually going to win championship, Max or Lewis? Because I think Lewis will, but you know, Max will have a good advantage in this. An unfair advantage, I think, because he had that engine penalty and start from the back of the grid. I think what I would do is put his 3 place penalty for this race, and not because I don't like Red Bull or I'm a Max hater, but just because I feel like it's a bit unfair that Max will be, you know, probably on pole position because in qualifying, I think Max, Lewis, I think will finish on pole. But obviously with that penalty, I think Max will be second, so he has pole. So it's gonna be weird, but you know, what can you say? Looking at the current standings, it is really tight between Hamilton and Verstappen. That it 2 points just separates them. very close title battle. I think it will go to the last day. And yeah, I mean, Mercedes, they're leading in the constructions by a bit. But, I mean, this is very close. But, if we're looking at it, who also, Giovinazzi finishing 10th is big because he'll obviously want to prove himself after that um, performance he had on he'll obviously want to keep that Alfa Romeo seat, so he's going to be trying to do strong performances all round, which, as we all know, uh, remember Theo? Yeah, I remember Theo. I remember him. But I mean, Hamilton is most likely going to finish on pole. I think. I don't think there's any like. I don't think there's gonna be any rain, but it looks like there ain't gonna be any rain. Uh, Mazepin gonna start from the back of the grid, I presume. You never know actually, because I don't mind Nikita, but I think he's definitely just not a great driver. Uh, okay. I ain't gonna ask, but I mean, it's weird that that Mazepin is still on. I mean, I know that he was probably gonna get extended, and hopefully he improves next year, but he definitely don't deserve that seat. Sonoda, I'll give Sonoda the benefit of the doubt, but then again, if I'm criticizing Mazepin, uh, yeah, gonna. I have to criticize Yuki because he is in a better car than Mazepin. To be fair, you know, and considering all the talent in F2, does it really make sense for Nikita Mazepin to be sorry, Yuki Tsunoda to remain in AlphaTauri, which is a decent car? Okay, no problem. He's It's a decent car. I think loads of drivers would love to be in an AlphaTauri. We've seen what Gasly's done with that car, so Uh, yeah, let's see what happens at qualifying because it right now looks like it looks like Lewis will finish on pole, but Bottas as well might be out for Mercedes. Like there's a lot of engine penalties. Sainz, I heard, is starting from the back of the grid. So if you're a Ferrari fan, that ain't that. I still won't say, oh, Nikita's definitely won it, but it's actually Nikita Mazepin would do very all right with you know. Let's see, Lando having that heartbreak last week was tough. I'll be honest, because that I did think he was gonna win the race, but unfortunately he didn't. He did not win the race. But we move and yeah. So my prediction is Hamilton on pole but gets 10-second penalty. Verstappen second and Bottas third. Or yeah. I don't know why. I have a feeling Gasly could, but I think that's too much of a reach. And then for the actual race, what the result? Lando, I think, will finish in the podium along with. I think Lewis will definitely have the speed to get second. I think he still gets second. I think Max will win, but you know, yeah. So thank you all for watching. This was only going to be a quick stream, and I'll be back tomorrow with the Deontay Wilder versus Tyson Fury watch along. But for now, peace out.